13.7 combined total to 13.67.
Wow.
0.03 in the difference in that last heat of the round of 16. How about this one? Reigning world champ Caroline Marks taking on one of the best ever. Three-time runner-up in the world, Sally Fitzgibbons.
She's had a lot of experience out here. She's someone similar to Tyler who was coming here ever since, you know, we'll get back to that point in a second, Sally up and riding.
Nice quick backhand approach. She could get real quick in between turns, kind of like that. Move like a butterfly, sting like a bee. She can really get going down the line, especially in backhand transition. Now Tyler's picking it up, and it's putting her into some good rhythm out here in the West. Big heat win for her as we catch up to the goofy foot attack of the reigning world champ. Speaking of youth, Caroline Marks got a call from the commissioner's office when she was 13 and accepted a wild card in a championship tour event. As she's up now, this time a reigning world champ. Throwing some water on that first wrap. Chucks another carve into the pocket and steps off. Been coached by Luke Egan once again this year as they're looking to go back-to-back with the world title. We'll transition back in a sec. There's a nice, cool connection. Nice little snap hack in the whitewater. That was cool looking. But let's get more of that Oakberry surf condition report, Kipes.
Yeah, so when we first got out here, the wind was north-northwest.
This was Caroline. This is her single big turn, big hack out the back. Jumps off just in front of Sally. You can just see this wave just only offered the one section, but it was a really critical turn. It's always hard when there's two bits of converging water. You just want to make sure you really ride out in front of that.
Right now, though, we do have a set coming through. Sally Fitzgibbons, Joe, scratching into this one.
Thanks, Kaipo. Important ride for the Australian. 15 years on the CT. She finds a closeout section looking smooth, styles her way out of the finish.
We cut to her, but here we go. Let's break down this one from Sally. So I had to go for a little bit more of a horizontal approach, but gets it up into the lip for that closeout turn.
The reigning world champ starting to drive down the line, lays into that oncoming section, and she'll step off right in front of Sal. Last 5.6 on the two-turn combo, and here she goes again in a must-win situation to keep her spot on the championship tour. Nothing happening yet, and she's got to get out of there. That's an interesting one, but she was able to get first priority. We'll see if that move pays off. Caroline throws down a top turn, and she's out of there. Priority to Sal.
Oofed.
Yeah, you can't get away with much these days. They send that out in the judges' notes. You've got to ride away with control, so she tried to get away with that one, and they called her on it. Couple of turns there for Fitzgibbons. Caralupo. Marksy, first turn, throwing some water. Another wrap, still looking for a big section to hit, but she's got her flow, and her blade's just knifing through the open face here, even in the gutless parts of the wave.
She had really good form at Bells. She obviously had her best results so far. She looked really good. She had a really tough match up against Molly Picklum. She got the win over Molly. We'll get back to that as we see Sal.
Sal using priority, needs a 5.58 for a lead change. Big section, connects well and rides away.
Let's break it down now. Takes off and cuts this little turn short. She's just setting up for this inside here and really timed that so well. So this was a good read, you know. This is a really difficult section. It can really be really easy to go too high there, but she identified that and just, that was super critical. Wow. I mean, the more you appreciate it a lot more, I think, in the super slow-mo as well. Like, you're really able to see just how difficult that was. And, I mean, just how you could just see how much she just had to compress.
Caroline's got some time, though. 35 seconds, and she's up. Needs a 7.11. Setup work to kick things off for the Floridian. Another little chip, nothing major, and she's not going to find it there.
Oof, big heat for Sally.
Gets another step closer in the right direction. She's obviously thinking, okay, I got to win this event to have any kind of chance of surfing the whole year. Job well done to Sal. She's in the quarterfinals.
Wow, this is such a big moment for Sally, and I'm looking forward to hearing this post-heat interview. I think she's going to be pretty happy about it. It's going to be a lot of smiles from Sal.